Federal prosecutors say hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs used his power and business empire to carry out a long and shocking list of crimes for years.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're looking over the most shocking and sordid details to come out of the arrest of Sean Diddy Combs following a grand jury indictment.
The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways.
Warning, the following information contains distressing details. The charges.
Entertainment mogul Sean Diddy Combs waking up in a jail in Manhattan.
On September 16, 2024, music mogul Sean Diddy Combs was arrested in New York City and charged with racketeering, trafficking by force, fraud or coercion, and transportation to engage in relations for money. Prosecutors in the case further allege that Combs orchestrated a, quote, criminal enterprise, directing its members to commit several abhorrent criminal acts that included forced labor, kidnapping, arson, and bribery.
Within the 14 pages, it describes, mob-like behavior. These cases are generally brought against mobs, so they are describing a criminal enterprise.
Diddy has denied all allegations, while his legal team vowed to contest the charges. Combs' defense lawyer Mark Agnifilo even said his client is nothing like disgraced singer R. Kelly or accused trafficker Jeffrey Epstein, stating, quote, "This is different."
His attorney saying he doesn't believe Combs will take a plea deal.
I do not see it happening. He's innocent, and he is going to go to trial, and I believe he's going to win.
Following his arrest, the Manhattan judge overseeing the case ordered Combs to be held without bail. This, as prosecutors successfully argued that he was at a high risk of fleeing the country.
Look, he has limitless funds. He can hop on his plane. He can go anywhere in the world. The defense says, look, he gave up his passport. He came to New York willingly.
If found guilty, Diddy faces life in prison. Freak-offs.
They also uncovered videos of elaborately produced sex performances with multiple victims that Combs allegedly referred to as freak-offs.
At the center of the charges levied against Sean Diddy Combs are so-called freak-off performance parties. Combs is accused of coercing several women into participating in orchestrated erotic activities that he refers to as freak-offs. Prosecutors describe these X-rated events as, quote, elaborate and produced performances featuring adult workers, which Combs allegedly organized, directed, and recorded for his own gratification.
While he watches or participates or whatever.
It further claims that some of the victims were unaware they were being filmed, only to have the videos used as blackmail.
He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims.
According to the indictment, Diddy and his associates would lure individuals by pretending to seek romantic relationships, only to later use, quote, force and threats to procure their involvement. It's also alleged that he used illegal substances and money to further control victims. Prosecutors claim that these sessions could last for several days, and that IV fluids were sometimes administered afterward to help Combs and the others recover from the physical strain. In one 2012 incident at a Manhattan hotel, Diddy allegedly paid over $46,000 to cover damages caused during one of these purported freak-offs. History of violence. According to Damian Williams, the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, Sean Combs became violent when women refused to participate in the freak-offs or other orchestrated events. Williams claims Combs would get physical with these women, even grabbing at their hair to create agony.
Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair.
It's claimed that the injuries sustained were so bad that they often took days or weeks to heal. Prosecutors stated that Combs' appalling treatment of women extends far beyond the current charges, with 5 women publicly accusing him of violent acts dating back to the 90s.
We're going to begin tonight with the alarming images now emerging of Sean Diddy Combs.
The new video obtained exclusively by CNN.
Williams also recounted to the court that the rapper once bribed a hotel worker with a, quote, stack of cash after being caught on camera assaulting a woman. Much of the alleged incidents are said to have occurred in private settings, such as Combs' personal residences. This was part of the prosecutor's argument that strict measures like home incarceration would not prevent this type of behavior from Diddy. The judge agreed, denying his bail.
This arrest seems long overdue. It's a big, moving day for victims, but an arrest is only the beginning.
Items found by officials. In March 2024, authorities conducted raids on Sean Diddy Combs' properties, including those in Los Angeles and Miami.
They're looking for videos, photos, any mementos that he may have been keeping that would corroborate what accusers have said?
The Department of Homeland Security stated at the time that these actions were part of an ongoing investigation spanning several cities. One of the properties searched was Combs' 17,000 square foot Beverly Hills mansion, where he had announced his latest album release just months prior.
Love Records. We here. We stronger together. Yeah.
We now know that during the raids, investigators found video footage of the so-called freak-offs on mobile phones. Curiously, over 1,000 bottles of lubricant were also discovered. Additionally, stashes of firearms and ammunition with defaced serial numbers were said to have been recovered from the homes.
They seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a large capacity drum magazine.
Arson incident.
Forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice.
Prosecutors claim that Combs once bragged about using a Molotov cocktail to torch a victim's car. As part of a detention memo accompanying the charges against Diddy, it was revealed that the hip-hop businessman and his associates allegedly committed arson as an act of retaliation by setting fire to a convertible. This reportedly occurred just weeks after a brazen kidnapping in December 2011. Diddy and his group had allegedly taken a victim with them as they tried to break into another individual's home. 2 weeks later, they set their convertible on fire by cutting open the roof and throwing a Molotov cocktail inside. It's said that at the time, police and fire officials confirmed the fire was intentionally set. In therapy,
Diddy's lawyer is speaking out amid the mogul's arrest.
Amid facing a slew of serious crimes, Sean Diddy Combs' attorney revealed that the rapper and music exec is currently in therapy. Combs' attorney, Mark Agnifilo, made the revelation during the mogul's arraignment hearing. He stated that Diddy is undergoing, quote, treatment and therapy for things that most respectfully he needs treatment and therapy for, and he's getting that. It was not specified what exactly Diddy is getting help for, however. Agnifilo also added that his client has faced many struggles in his life, including substance use disorder and toxic relationships, which he noted were mutually harmful.
Combs acknowledged his assault of Cassie in a message posted on Instagram days after the video surfaced.
I was up. I hit rock bottom.
He also emphasized that seeking help at 54 years of age is commendable and should be applauded. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Accomplices. The district attorney has made it clear that Combs was not alone in these criminal acts.
The federal government is saying that this is a criminal enterprise, that this isn't just a crime perpetuated by one individual, but that a whole organization needed to work around this, not only in creating these freak-offs and these parties and these filming, but also to hide it.
It's purported that the music magnate used his business and vast array of employees to, quote, get his way. Those individuals are said to include various staff, like security guards and even household aides. High-ranking supervisors and personal assistants are also alleged to have helped facilitate the shocking crimes.
He did not act alone, so there were enablers from his employees, his co-workers, his assistants, to other people in law enforcement that have aided and abetted him in carrying out these crimes.
This was apparently done through directions regarding financial payments to victims, promises to advance and/or suppress their career opportunities, and acquiring controlled substances. Many were said to witness the alleged violence, but did nothing to intervene, rather concealing the acts and assisting Diddy in covering them up. The indictment also says Combs' associates would locate and contact victims who attempted to flee his abuse, all on his behalf. What do you make of the latest shocking accusations against Sean Diddy Combs and his associates? Let us know in the comments below.
And I think that one of the strongest parts of this case is going to be that there isn't just one witness. This isn't just about Cassie. There are going to be multiple witnesses who are going to be testifying. The defense is trying to portray this as, oh, there's going to be one witness. No. There are going to be a lot of witnesses who are going to come forward.